Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope your day and your week are off to a fantastic start. We got a new day, which of course means a new NBA player prop video to share with you guys. We got NBA playoff round 2 action going on tonight with 2 games in tonight's slate, and I am taking a big swing today, guys. The vibes are immaculate. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energized. I feel like I can take the world by the balls today. Had a rough week last week, worked almost 70 hours at the pizza shop. But you know what, guys? Greek Easter yesterday. Christos Anesti, Chronia Pola, to all my Greek brothers and sisters out there who are watching, or maybe you're not watching, but anybody who celebrated Orthodox Easter yesterday, I hope you guys had a fantastic holiday. I know I did. I feel refreshed. I feel recharged. Went to a couple family parties. The beer flowed like water. The food was nonstop. It was fantastic. I am a religious person. I like to consider myself a religious person. I did the 47-day Lenten fast for the Greek Orthodox Lent, which means I was basically vegan for almost 2 months. I can finally eat normal again. I was eating, lamb and meat and all that kind of stuff yesterday. Feel good. Feels back good to be normal. I'm happy I no longer have to be that guy at restaurants that's like, do you have any vegan options? Happy I don't have to do that anymore. So I'm feeling good. Fast went well. Lost like 15 pounds on that fast. It was for religious reasons, but of course it's nice to lose a little weight too. So feeling good, feeling energized. I got vacation next week, my first vacation in almost 10 months. We're going on a little golf trip with the boys. I'm feeling good, feeling energized, feeling happy, and ready to go here on this Monday in May. And so I decided with these immaculate vibes that I'm feeling, I'm going to take a big fucking swing today. And so 4-leg parlay for today's slate plus 1,040 odds. Only 4 legs plus 1,040 odds. I feel like I can take the world by the balls today. Let's see if I can put that to action here. And let's see if we can cash a big time motherfucking parlay to kick off the week. As always, guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, drop a comment down below, all that good stuff. Let's not waste any time here. Let's dive into today's massive video. Switch over to the Outlier screen, guys. Outlier, they're the best sports betting tool in the market. They are the sponsor of every NBA player prop video here on the Guy Boston Sports YouTube channel. They are a fantastic sponsor. Thank you to Outlier for always being a fantastic friend and sponsor to the channel. There is a special link in our description below that gives you a 7-day free trial to check it out for yourself. By the way, guys, last plug, I swear, last little thing before we dive in. My charity golf tournament that I do every year, well, this is my 3rd year doing it. It kicks off in 3 weeks, so that's another reason why I'm feeling happy. That's coming up. Really excited. All the proceeds go to the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute and the Jimmy Fund. This is my 3rd year in a row running it. I do have a 50-50 raffle available. I will put that link as well below the Outlier link in the description below. You guys, listen, this is a sports betting channel. Here's how a 50-50 raffle works. If the pot's, let's say, 500, the 250 goes to charity, 250 goes to you. You win half the pot, 50-50. The pot's not going to be 500. I promise you guys, there will be a hefty pot. You got a chance to win some big money. $10 a ticket. You can buy as many tickets as you like. Realistically, you could put $10, you could buy 1 ticket, and if you win, you could win as much as who knows how much. As much as the pot goes, you could win 500, maybe $1,000. It depends on how many tickets we sell. But guys, I will put the link for the 50-50 raffle also in the description. Again, half the proceeds go to the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute in honor of my golf tournament. The other half go to you. And you can win a lot of money. So, guys, go ahead and do that. $10 a ticket. I'll put the link down below. I'll be plugging on every video until my golf tournament on May 26th. Also, if you're in the Connecticut area and you want to stop by, you want to play $150 per person, $600 per team, $1,000 cash prize. Again, all the proceeds go to the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. It's my 3rd year. I run it all by myself. I do have a little bit of help from friends and family, but for the most part, it's me running the whole tournament. This is my 3rd year doing it. So, guys, appreciate if you could support that. And one more time, special link for the Outlier 7-day free trial. In the description down below. All right, guys. Jalen Brunson, first leg of our 4-leg parlay. All 4 of these picks are pretty much even bets. This is the highest odd bet in the parlay. So if you're looking for straight bets, you can bet these straight up, or you can ride the parlay if you're feeling lucky like myself today. First leg of our 4-leg parlay, we got Jalen Brunson over 32.5 points. We're getting this for minus 160 on DraftKings. He's cashed this in 7 of his last 10 games, including each of the last 4 games of that series versus the Sixers. The line is obviously elevated because of the fact that he has been scoring like crazy the last few games. But even you go to the last 20 games, a 55% hit rate, 34.4 points per game for Jalen Brunson over the last 20 games. You look at the head-to-head data here. 3 of the last 5 times he's faced off with the Pacers, including 2 out of 3 times this year, he has cashed the over. The last 2 times they played in February 1st, he had 40 points. February 10th, he had 39 points. The only time this season that he missed was on December 30th. He had just 28 points in a 14-point loss to the Pacers. You look at the right side of the screen, the Pacers, bottom 3 defensive team. We know those facts about Indiana. Their defense is booty cheeks. Bottom 3 in the league, giving up 120 points per game. They got lucky playing a banged-up Bucks team. They're not going to get too lucky here in this Knicks series. Versus point guards, the Pacers have actually been pretty good, but I think they're going to struggle with Brunson here. He has been going nuclear of late. I think that continues here in the Garden, Game 1. I think he sets the tone for the series, puts the Pacers in their place. Speaking of putting people in their place, second leg of our 4-leg parlay, we're going Tyrese Halliburton under 26.5 points plus assists. And yeah, I think Jalen Brunson puts Halliburton in his place. We're getting this one for minus 102 on DraftKings, but it's available practically everywhere. It's even plus money play on some sportsbooks. Again, if you want to bet it straight up, FanDuel plus 106. Not bad to bet straight up. The data is not great, but it's not terrible. You see, he's cashed in 5 of his last 10 games. He's averaging 26.3 points plus assists per game over his last 10 games. You see in that Milwaukee series, in 6 games, he cashed the under in 3 out of 6 games. He had a couple where he cashed the over. But if you've been following Halliburton post-injury, he really hasn't been the same player as he was early in the season. When people were talking about him being All-NBA first team and all these things, he's just not that player anymore. His assist numbers are still very high, but the points, the scoring numbers are very shoddy here for Halliburton. And look, unlike the Pacers, the Knicks are one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. You see top 3 in points allowed, giving up just 108 points per game to opposing teams. Top 10 in assists allowed. And versus point guards, the best defensive team in the NBA on the season against point guards, giving up 21.8 points per game, top 5 in assists allowed. This is one of the best, if not the best defensive team in the NBA against point guards. And Halliburton, who when he plays weak defense doesn't put up big numbers. I don't know if he's going to put up big numbers here on this elite Knicks defense. And the head-to-head data kind of shows that. You see 3 of the last 5 times he's played the Knicks, he has cashed the under, averaging 29.2. He had a couple big games. Again, that December 30th, this was the pre-injury Halliburton. This is All-NBA first team. Some people even consider him MVP Halliburton. That game, he had 22 points and 23 assists. But then February 1st, he had 15 points and 5 assists. The last time they played on February 10th, he had 22 points and 12 assists. So the head-to-head data is not the best in the world, but Halliburton's been wildly inconsistent. I think his assist numbers will probably be close to what he normally gets, around 10 assists a game. But I don't think Halliburton is the one who's going to score here for Indiana. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. But I'm willing to take that bet, especially with how many times we've been burned betting Halliburton's overs this season. I've lost enough bets betting his over to know it's probably a good spot here to bet the under. All right, guys, third leg of the parlay, third leg from this game. We're going Josh Hart over 20.5 points plus assists. We're getting that for plus 100 on DraftKings. Again, if you want to bet it straight up, DraftKings FanDuel, it's a plus money play. Over 20.5 points plus assists. He's cashed it in 7 of his last 10 games, including 5 out of 6 games versus the Sixers in that first round series. The only game in that first round series that he didn't cash was game 4 in Philly. He had 4 points and 5 assists, had an off game. The rest of that series, he cashes this over. Again, this is a plus money play, guys. Now, the head-to-head data, I'm going to be honest because I got to be transparent. It's not great. He hasn't hit in each of the last 5 times he's played the Pacers, excuse me. But he's been on a roll lately. You got to remember, Josh Hart in the beginning of the season, early in the year, versus Josh Hart now, very different player. Okay, Josh Hart early in the year was not putting up the numbers that he has been lately. Post All-Star break, Josh Hart has been unbelievable. He's been a big reason why the Knicks have been so successful. And the Pacers, again, bottom 3 points allowed. Guess what they are versus shooting guards? Bottom 2. They give up 29 points per game to opposing shooting guards. This is one of the worst defenses in the NBA. For the Knicks, again, we talked about it in the last round. They don't have a lot of options right now offensively. Anunoby's been playing pretty well, but Dante DiVincenzo kind of sucked in that first round series. I don't know if he'll get out of that funk here in round 2. It's been the Josh Hart, well, it's been the Brunson show, but it's been the Brunson / Josh Hart show. He's been their second best player so far in the playoffs. I can think that it will continue here. Great defensive matchup for him here. I think he cashes this over with flying colors. All right, guys, fourth and final leg of today's parlay. Comment 9 down below if you made it this far into the video. We just passed the 9-minute mark. As always, guys, I appreciate you all watching this far into the video. Also, as always, we do have the link for the outlier picks for this parlay will be in the description. I make sure to point out this is the link for the picks. All you got to do, and I'll show you at the end of the video, is click that link. It'll take you to the outlier page. You go right ahead and add to bet slip, and it'll bet this parlay for you. It's easy. Bam, 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 just like that. So here we go. Fourth leg of our 4-leg parlay. We're going to the Timberwolves Nuggets game 2 at 10 p.m. We're going Nikola Jokic over 28.5 points. Again, it's for minus 135 on DraftKings. And yeah, a lot of red in the data, I understand. It's an elevated line, obviously, because Jokic It's the playoffs. He's playing a ton of minutes. That's why. We talked about it all playoff long. I'm not going to keep harping on it, but the lines are all elevated due to the postseason. Listen, Jokic already cashes in game 1. I know he didn't play his best performance in game 1, but he had 32 points in game 1. He already cashed this once. And yes, the head-to-head data versus Minnesota at first glance, not fantastic. He's covered it in 6 of his last 13 games, but guess what? He's cashed it in 4 straight. March 19th, March 29th, April 10th, and then obviously game 1. He's cashed it in 4 straight games versus Minnesota. So yeah, at first glance, the data may not be great, but of late, and then 5 of his last 7 games, and you look at a couple close misses. That's all. These numbers are all last year. These are all last season. We're switching over to this. I mean, there's a couple of games from last season, but overall, this year, from November to now, he's played them 5 times. He's cashed it 4 out of 5. The only time he didn't was the first time they played November 1st. He had 25 points. He's cashed it 4 straight times versus Minnesota, including game 1. They lost game 1 at home. I don't think Denver's going to be too happy about that. I think they bounced back in a big way here in game 2. And if they're going to do that, it's got to be Jokic. I know it's a great defensive match, not the best defensive matchup. The Timberwolves, though, overall are 13th in the NBA in points allowed to opposing centers. I had a buddy of mine say that Gobert slowed him down. Is that true? Maybe a little bit, but he still had 32, 8 and 9 or 32, 9 and 8, whatever it was. I think he's going to go off in a big way here in game 2. They're not going to lose both games on their home court, and Jokic is going to make sure of that. So I love that for the 4th and final leg of today's parlay. All right, so there you go. When you click the outlier link down below, not the one for the 7-day free trial, the one for the picks, it'll take you to this page. 4-pick parlay. Tyrese Halliburton under 26.5 points plus assists. Jalen Brunson over 32.5 points. Josh Hart over 20.5 points plus assists. And Nikola Jokic over 28.5 points. Again, you parlay all 4 of those together, you get a parlay of plus 1,040 odds. So guys, that is it for me today. A little bit of a shorter video. We're just doing the parlay today. Thank you very much as always for watching. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, all that good stuff. Again, 50-50 raffle. I'll be plugging it every single day until the tournament on May 26th, Memorial Day weekend. Again, it goes to a great cause. It's a chance for you guys to win some money. You know, we're all here because we love sports betting. 50-50 raffles, in a way, is kind of a sports bet. So, chance for you guys. You don't have to invest a ton, but you can win some money. And again, it's for a good cause. You can potentially win a lot of money, and you're helping a great cause, the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. So, again, that link will be in the description. Again, if you're in the Connecticut area for Memorial Day weekend, I know it's the Klimos invite, but this is your formal invitation. So if you'd like to join the tournament, there will be a registration link down below. It's $150 per golfer, $600 per team, $1,000 cash prize. You know, I think it's $150. We're doing a $150 Amazon gift card for closest to the pin contest, longest drive contest, free food, some free alcohol, stuff like that. It's gonna be a great day. So if you guys are in the area, you want to join the tournament and also meet me, absolutely we can do that. So guys, that is it for me today. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back tomorrow with a new NBA player prop video. Until then, I hope we're all winners. Let's start this week off. Let's start this month off with an absolute banger.